Assalamualaikum and hi. Today our group will present about our campaign which is Stop Child Sexual Abuse. Our group members are including me, Nur Izahanim, Nur Hanifah Shakira, Siti Nur Aisyah, Nurul Afina and Nur Farahi.
As an introduction for this campaign, child abuse is when someone hurts a child on purpose or by accident, such as through physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, or neglect. This can be done by parents, guardians, or other family members, as it is a world problem that has a big effect on the physical and mental health of children. The Social Welfare Department of Malaysia has stated that each year at least 1,000 children in Malaysia are reported as victims. When there are a lot of cases of child abuse, children lose their rights and the chance to live a healthy and happy life. The campaign Stop Child Sexual Abuse is meant to prevent, educate, and create awareness among society, parents, school teachers, and children about child sexual abuse. We plan for this campaign to take place once in a year so that it will keep reminding everyone to take the correct action and aware when they see a sexual abuse among children.
Step 1. Describe social issue, background, purpose and focus. Issue. Child sexual abuse is a significant public health issue that happens nowadays. The number of cases keeps going up every year. Even in Malaysia, many cases have been reported. Child sexual abuse can occur anywhere. It can happen at homes, schools, and youth sports environments. It also occurs online, such as child pornography, or communicating in a sexual manner by phone or internet conversations. So, this issue is very worrying because it can disturb children's emotions. The background of this campaign. Stop Child Sexual Abuse was the name of this campaign. The campaign will be conducted at 20 November 2023. There are various activities that will be implemented during the campaign. This campaign includes activities like talk from professional, exhibition, child abuse demonstration show, drawing slot among children about their feeling, sharing and confession slot with participants. The campaign will be collaborate with international and local NGO that are United Nations Children's Fund, which is UNICEF, and Social Welfare Department. In this campaign, there were two hotlines care. That is Talian Kasih and WhatsApp for Social Welfare Department. Also, the Talian Kasih for UNICEF. The purpose is this campaign aims to provide exposure and knowledge to parents about the effects of sexual abuse on children. In addition, this campaign is carried out to give awareness to adults to love children. We introduce the love symbol to show that child should be loved, not being abused. Lastly, the focus. This campaign will focusing to three main people, which are children, parents, school teacher, and society. Next, step 2. Conduct situation analysis, review prior efforts. First, strength. Strength is a capability or resource that the organization can use well to accomplish its goal. Choose the right platform to inform the community about the campaign is a first strength. Second strength is get a support from international and local NGO that are United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, and Social Welfare Department. Weaknesses. Weaknesses are the limitations or lack of internal factors that are the main obstacles to the appearance of organizational performance. First weaknesses is the campaign held for one time in a year. The objective of campaign are difficult to achieve. Second, not achieve the total target audience. It only focuses on the people around Kuala Lumpur. The opportunities. Opportunity refer to the external factors, aspects that potentially offer support to the campaign or that campaign could use to gain public attention. First, opportunity is strategic location, which is Berjaya Times Square, Bukit Bintang is a location for this campaign. So that opportunity because it's a public gathering place. Second, attractive activities. Child abuse demonstration, show and drawing is a attractive activities for children. Lastly is threats. Threats include anything that can have an unfavorable effect on your organization from the external. Example for threat, non-supportive family. Maybe parents are not come to the campaign because they are busy with their work.
In step 3, which is selecting priority audience, we plan to segment the market based on the demographic, which is age society, from 18 to 70 years old, parents from 18 to 50 years old, school teacher from 25 to 50 years old, and also children from 6 to 12 years old. Not just that, in the evaluate segments, we plan to educate children about the signs of being abused, to give community members the opportunity to get to know more about the children in their own areas by getting them involved in the child protection team, and also to use the heart symbol to bring the community and the government together, concern and deal with the child abuse. This is due to the fact that child need attention and cares from the society, parents and also school teachers. Lastly, we decide to give priority to people based on their age group, which includes society, parents, school teacher, and children, so that they can gain knowledge and understand about the importance to prevent child abuse. In steps 4, which is behavior objective and target goals, in this campaign, we want the participant actually to share their experience regarding child abuse that they might be facing before, and we also want the participant to gain knowledge about the child abuse and how we categorize the child if they are being abused. And lastly, we want the participant to believe that child sexual abuse give a lot of impact to the children itself in their future life. In identifying knowledge and belief objective, this campaign purposely to provide exposure, knowledge and also appropriate advocacy methods to children, parents, school teachers and also the society related to sexual crimes, and teach the steps that should be done when the child got abused. And lastly, as setting target goals from this campaign, we hope that the society, school teachers and also parents are more aware of their children or student changes and help them keep an eye with whom the children interact and get to know their children friends so that child sexual abuse can be prevented in early stage.
Next is step 5, which is audience barrier, benefits, motivator, competition and influence. Firstly, there are some factors that can become the barriers for this campaign. The first factor is less knowledge about the right platform to report the issues. In fact, there are many people that are concerned about these issues, but they don't know what they should do and what is the right channel or platform to make the report. The other factor is misunderstanding about boundaries. Children who do not have a clear understanding of boundaries are highly unlikely to distinguish between appropriate and inappropriate behavior. With an unclear understanding of what constitutes abuse, they are less likely to disclose any sexually abusive behavior they witness, experience or hear about. Lastly, unmonitored access to technology. Technology is also a perpetrator's playground, where the internet provides them with significantly greater access to potential targets. Working parents that don't have time to monitor their children will lead to the potential of child sexual abuse to happen. Secondly, there are many benefits of this campaign. With the activities that have been provided in this campaign, such as talk from professional, exhibition, and child abuse demonstration show, it will enhance the public awareness about child sexual abuse, provide better knowledge about the factors that increase the risk of child sexual abuse, the right track or platform to report the cases, and how to overcome it. Meanwhile, the sharing and conversations throughout with participants will help and give chances to the victims of child sexual abuse to voice out their feelings. Third is the motivators of this campaign. The fact that the number of child sexual abuse victims reported increase every year. This campaign could be one of the initiatives to motivate the community to unite together and overcome these issues. The collaboration with UNICEF and Social Welfare Department, as well as the involvement from parents, children, school teachers and society can lead to the effectiveness of this Stop Child Sexual Abuse campaign. Next is competition. In terms of competition, this campaign highlights the competition which are the behavior of the victims itself that don't have courage to tell others, even their own parents. Besides, parents that always prioritize their work and don't give attention to their children. Other than that, selfish behavior among society that only mind their own things also will be the competition in against the child sexual abuse. Lastly, the Stop Child Sexual Abuse campaign will influence the society since it was held at Berjaya Times Square, Bukit Bintang, which is a public gathering place. Besides, this campaign also will be promoted through social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. There will be Facebook and Instagram live during the events of this campaign, so the other people who can attend at the location can also join this campaign. Next is step 6, which is positioning. In this Stop Child Sexual Abuse campaign, we use unique and short slogan which is child abuse, see it, hear it and report it to position this campaign in participants' mind and heart. This slogan is related to the aim of this campaign, where we want the community, teachers, parents and children to unite together and stop this child sexual abuse. Besides, we also use the symbolic of heart to position this campaign, where the symbolic of heart shows that children should be loved, cared and not being abused. The symbol also is used to bring the community and the government together to protect the children.
Now, let's have a look at step 7, which is developing strategic marketing intervention mix, or the 4 Ps. First is product. Our main product is our Stop Child Sexual Abuse campaign, where we will hold a live talk session at Berjaya Times Square, Bukit Bintang. At the same time, we will distribute flyers regarding our campaign containing information such as our campaign symbol, which is a heart shape that represents a child should be loved and not being abused. We will also launch our campaign mascot, which is the Love Child, to show love and care for children. Second is prize, where our campaign is free for everyone to join, and for those who join will get free t-shirts. They are also eligible to win prizes if they are lucky enough. Third is place. Our campaign will be held at Berjaya Times Square, Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur, to ensure that the awareness on our campaign will be spread more effectively and widely. In addition, our campaign will have a 24-hour hotline care from UNICEF. Last one is promotion. Our campaign will be promoted through various social media platforms including Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Each of our collaborators will post regarding our campaign regularly on their respective social media accounts. Plus, we will also distribute flyers during the live talk session to make sure that everyone are aware of this particular social issue. Moving on to step 8, which is developing a plan for monitoring and evaluation. The inputs for our campaigns are expenses for the live talk session and also funds partnership with UNICEF and Malaysia's Social Welfare Departments. The inputs are flyers, live talk session, program exhibition, child abuse demonstration show, drawing slot among children and also a confession slot. The outcome of this campaign would be to increase awareness among society, parents, school teachers and children about the safety when surfing the social media.
the impact that we want from our campaign would be to reduce the number of online sexual child abuse cases in Malaysia and probably the whole world.
Next, we will continue with step 9, which is establishing budget and find funding. Budgeting and funding are two important aspects of running a campaign because it ensures that the campaign can be run with enough funds and can achieve the set goals. A budget is used to plan and manage the necessary expenses for a campaign. For our campaign, which is Stop Sexual Child Abuse, we are going to use the budget for hiring a logo designer to create a logo that representing our campaign. Other than that, we use the budget for providing a t-shirt for all of the audience who join the campaign and providing any type of prizes for the lucky audience, making a banner for advertising purpose, and lastly for renting the venue which is Berjaya Times Square at Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. For fundings, two organisations are going to involve, which are the Malaysia Welfare Department and UNICEF. The Malaysian Welfare Department can provide funds for the campaign through several sources such as the government annual budget, donation from private organisations, and funds from overseas. While UNICEF can provide funds for the campaign through contribution from the members country and private donors, as well as cooperation with private organisations and enterprises. The last step is create an implementation plan. In this step, we will be focusing on conducting a survey for parents, teachers, and community members to gauge their understanding and perception about the issue of child abuse and about the campaign. Other than that, organize focus group with survivors of child abuse to better understand their experience and the impact of the campaign. We will invite some survivors to give a speech or awareness about the child sexual abuse. Lastly, evaluation and continuous improvement. This campaign will be conducted in every year until the cases of sexual child abuse are reducing years by years. The first year of the campaign will be focused on create awareness among the target audience, while for continuous years, we will offer training and educational programs for key groups such as educators and law enforcement to keep them informed about the latest research and best practices in child abuse prevention. That is all from our group. Thank you and have a nice day.